But here's the Premier now, this unfolding crisis on the New South Wales mid-north coast. He has the Emergency Services Minister with him, Jihad Dib, and the SES.
There's a few things we need to get through this morning. I'm joined with the Emergency Services Minister, Jihad Dib, the Commissioner for the SES, Wassing, as well as Acting Commissioner for Police and Reconstruction Authority, Director Mal Lanyon. There's a few things we need to get through this morning. Firstly, I want to thank everyone in the community on the mid-north coast for what has been a very difficult 48 hours. There are obviously reports of an individual man who's lost his life in the floodwaters. We're very sorry about that. That must be devastating for his family and for his community, and that community will take time to rebuild and recover as a result of that death. I must also say that we're bracing for more bad news in the next 24 hours. This natural disaster has been terrible for this community. It's affected a wide number of people. It's affected tens of thousands of houses, and as a result, we are bracing for more bad news. I can report that we're expecting 100 millimetres of rain in the general area of operations over the next 24 hours, but in isolated areas it could get between 200 and 300 mils, which is, again, is not what we need given the huge amount of rainfall that's fallen in the last 48 hours. Both the rivers around Taree and Kempsey are stable or slightly receding. However, there is more rainfall in the mountains, and we can't guarantee that it will not peak again, although the Manning River's peaked at an unprecedented level not seen since the 1920s. Emergency services have deployed 2,500 emergency workers, including 2,200 SES volunteers and professionals. There are 500 appliances, including trucks and boats, and 10 helicopters that are on site. It's one of the largest deployments for a storm cell that we've seen in New South Wales, but I have to say it's a natural disaster. Disaster is in the title, and the frontline defence for the New South Wales Government and emergency services is to evacuate if you get an evacuation order, to listen to emergency broadcasts, to download the Hazards Near Me app. It's a hugely important tool that you will need to keep you and your family safe, and we're asking everybody to do that. Don't drive through floodwaters. Unfortunately, we've seen scores of rescues in the last 3 days as a result of people continuing to drive through floodwaters that they believed were safe. It's never safe. You're putting yourself in danger, you're putting your family member in danger, and you're putting the rescue worker who's been sent in to try and rescue you as a result of taking the reckless action. We need people to use common sense, to listen to emergency broadcasts and not put themselves in harm's way.